Here are 7 YouTube animators who perfectly represent the 7 deadly sins. Starting with lust, which is best shown by YouTuber Rocky Raccoon, whose bright and colorful animations were only a cover-up for his disturbing operations. Back in January 2021, Rocky would upload a highly controversial video to his channel, clearly implying some inappropriate themes. But while this video alone sparked concerns from fans, Rocky only pushed back harder, releasing a now-deleted video in 2021 featuring the infamous Young Hee doll from the hit show Squid Game. Since the character was clearly modeled after a child, this immediately set off alarm bells across social media, and now with the internet calling for his head, Rocky would go live to defend himself, only to make things worse.
I did not mean to in any way sexualize the Squid Game doll. At first, I also did not that the girl was supposed to be a child, and because it's just a doll, it's not a real person, it's just a doll.
However, just when you thought Rocky couldn't sink any lower, fans discovered that despite the young audience he had built for himself, he was disturbingly using this following to promote his Patreon, which featured explicit content. Rocky is Diddy Bro, but with furries. Rocky just gives off so many bad vibes. Say, Rocky, I hear you like him young. Following this backlash, his reputation instantly collapsed almost overnight, with his channel going from over 1 million views per video to barely scratching 20,000 views. But while Rocky's unquenchable lust led to years of his hard work going down the drain, Nutshell Animation's sin of sloth would cost him the trust of his 10 million followers. Back in 2018, Nutshell Animations quickly took the internet by storm with his short, punchy animation videos, which paired simple, expressive cartoon characters with fast-paced humor.
And if you're gonna call me cute, then you bet you Stop.
And though it seemed innocent at first glance, with each video raking in millions of views, a disturbing truth would soon be revealed. As in January 2025, a YouTuber by the name of Beto999 would come forward claiming that Nutshell had been secretly hiring other animators to do all of the animations for him, while never giving any of them credit.
Fun fact, they literally pay animators to animate for them. These animations aren't theirs. Which in and of itself isn't really a big deal. Like sure, it's kind of scummy to, steal an audio and then on top of that, do none of the work and have other people do it for you. I agree, it's scummy, but what really kind of shocked me, and again raised the red flag, wasn't necessarily that he was paying for animations, but more for the fact that I did not see any kind of credits given to said animators, ever.
Following these accusations, Nutshell's animators would then step forward, claiming these accusations to be true, but also revealing that Nutshell was severely underpaying them despite the channel's huge earnings. Exposing this company. I work for this dude, they pay animators $50 to make a fully animated TikTok with the worst sounds I've ever heard and give 0 credits. It may sound like a lot, but trust me, it's horrible pay compared to how many hours go into animating each animation and how much they get for them. Their monthly pay is around $234,000. Bros are greedy. With this information now out in the open, the internet wasted no time adding their own opinions on the matter. I feel bad for the animators, having to animate such weird and cringy stuff. They are getting paid $50 to make content farms. That's actually wild. Fun fact, $6.50 per hour is below minimum wage. Minimum wage is required by law to be at least $7.25 per hour. But to make matters worse, the situation would only darken further when allegations also revealed that Nutshell was specifically exploiting kids so he could get away with paying them far less than they deserved.
Most of his animators are minors or were minors when they started working for him. Most. He has 20, I guarantee that most of them were minors. He is just clearly reaching out to young people. And it's not because there's a shortage of adult animators. They are literally everywhere. It's because, like this guy, they just know their worth.
Nutshell better pick up that ukulele and start singing us an apology, bro. In the end, Nutshell still posts, but due to his lazy and unethical practices, the channel will never fully recover its reputation.